Hello! This is something very different to anything I've ever driven. This is a look at the BMW i3. Now if you ask the average man in the street to go ahead and sketch a vehicle for you, it'll probably look something like this. If you ask a Martian to come down from another planet and sketch his take on a vehicle, it'll probably be something more like BMW's i3. You see, this is very different, not only from the outside, from the inside, and from the way it goes. You see, when you step into the BMW i3, you'll notice the space-age interior is like nothing you've ever seen before. Firstly, it's made up of 100% recycled materials, and it really does look like something from another planet. For example, this one, which has what they call the lodge interior, has this cross combination of these stitched cloth seats with leather paneling. In front of me I got the open pore eucalyptus, and it's got this floating screen in the center, kind of like a TV cabinet. I love this retrograde feel, and this, of course, being a BMW, means that everything in here is incredibly high quality and premium. Now, this being an electric car, it drives like nothing else that I've experienced. This one, for example, is the BEV edition, which is full electric. You also get the i3 in what they term the Rex, which is electric, but it has a petrol engine as a backup on the side in case you have a little bit of that electric range anxiety. Now, what the car will do is give you a range of between 120 and I'd say about 150 kilometers, depending on how you drive and the mode you're in. For example, if you're driving in the Eco Pro Plus mode, you'll be getting maximum range, and where most cars hate congested traffic situations, this car on the other hand absolutely loves them, and if you take it around town conditions, you will get maximum range, because this is the perfect round town car. Now you'll notice, in keeping with the very unique styling, the doors on the back of this vehicle open outwards. They are in fact coach doors, and getting in is very simple thanks to the flat floor and the way the entire side of the vehicle opens up. You see, this vehicle is built in two parts. This one, the battery floor at the bottom, this carbon fiber shell which keeps it rigid and light, and the one where the passengers are seated, the passenger cell. Thanks to this clever construction, it makes it possible to put down all this electric power and have the structural rigidity, strength, and lightweight drive that it does. The average family car will consume between 8 and 10 liters per 100 kilometers. So on a journey of about 150 kilometers, you're probably looking at costs of around 150 Rand in current fuel prices. The BMW i3, on the other hand, is using electricity, and you're getting 150 kilometers out of a full charge on average, which means that it's costing you 5 times less to run, because that electricity cost is just 30 Rand. Of course, you can also go past a BMW i dealership like SMG, which were the first to deal in iCars in the Western Cape, and using their fast charge station, you can have your i3 ready to go with a full range of electricity while enjoying an espresso. You can also use the standard wall plug when charging this car. However, that's not really recommended because it'll take between 5 and 7 hours, so it'll have to be done overnight. Or you can go with the option of fitting the BMW wall charge unit, which means that even at home you'll have this whole car filled up and ready to go from empty in around 2.5 hours. This whole electric thing really is starting to make a hell of a lot of sense, especially when you consider the fact that whilst this car may look different, it drives like a conventional BMW. You see, the power is delivered through the rear with the electrical charge unit being there, and therefore it handles well, it corners well, and it puts its power down extremely well. This being an electric car, where most guys will pull up next to you at the lights in a tricked out Golf hoping to amuse you, in fact you'll be amusing yourself when you drop them with the fact that this will do a 0 to 100 time of around 7.5 seconds. It is therefore extremely quick and a lot of fun to drive. The BMW i3 really is a game changer. It looks like nothing else out there, it feels different, but it is shaping the way we're all going to be driving in a couple of years to come. From me, Jason of TechnoBok, until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Cheers for now.
TechnoBok.